Hello, blanket forters. Well, The Sims 4 has been out for a few days now, and if you're like me, you've been reading and watching a bunch of reviews. By now, we all know that pools, toddlers, creative style, cars, grocery stores, dishwashers, and lots of other features have been left out of the game. Some of these things I also miss, including traditional story progression, which I'll discuss in a later video. On the other hand, a lot of new features have been added. For starters, although there are loading screens every time you want to visit a new lot, launching this game is so much faster than it was in The Sims 3. I have a friend who recently purchased The Sims 3 and all of the expansions, but never played because it took too long to load. On my computer, it takes about a minute and a half for The Sims 4 to load, which makes the 15-second loading screens between lots worth it. Besides that, I've compiled a list of my 5 favorite features so far about The Sims 4. I'm sure we've all seen multiple Create a Sim demos, but it's a super cool addition to The Sims 4. I personally miss being able to have multicolored hair, but there are a ton of great hairstyles available, all of which can be worn with any hat of your choosing. I also love being able to customize every detail of my Sims facial features and body type. I know a lot of Simmers enjoyed building houses and customizing every detail. To be honest, I often found building my house to be quite tedious. The new build mode is so much simpler and user-friendly for Simmers like me who want to make a nice house without spending a lot of time on it. The pre-made rooms are a good time-saving tool, although I must admit that I miss being able to customize patterns. One of my favorite things about the new build mode has got to be being able to expand or shrink rooms without having to destroy every single wall. One of the things I noticed right away in Socialization was the distance between two Sims while talking when they first meet. As their relationship grows, though, the gap between them closes. I love the improved group conversations because it makes it easier and quicker to improve your Sims' relationships, as well as any skills they may be trying to level up. The experience of hanging out at bars has been improved too, thanks to group conversations. Also, I found that there are a lot more Sims that I'd like to get to know and befriend. I think the developers did a really good job of creating unique and interesting Sims to keep the socialization exciting. Selfies! The way dates and social events work is a big change from the activities in previous Sims games. When your Sims are out on a date, they have a list of goals to accomplish in order to have a successful date. Depending on if the goals are met or not, you can earn medals, which in turn can unlock new items or abilities. There are many types of social events to plan, but I chose to plan a wedding, which I was super excited about since this feature was only available in The Sims 3 with the Generations expansion pack. When planning a social event, you have the option to host a prestige event, which will give you goals to complete to unlock rewards, or you can just have a regular party. You have a few options on where your event will take place and who will be hosting it. You can select up to 15 Sims to invite, which is almost double than The Sims 3 parties. You also have the option to select a caterer, mixologist, or musician for your party, which I thought was super cool. If you know any Sims who have those skills, you can choose them for free, or you can hire one for a fee. We've heard the term smarter Sims so much in all of the promos, but I must admit, they really are smarter, which leads to the gameplay being a lot more realistic in many ways. For instance, I love that the Sims automatically wash their hands after using the bathroom. They also complete tasks more quickly. In The Sims 3, it would take a sim like 15 minutes to wake up and get out of bed. Also in The Sims 3, when inviting a friend over, it could take them an hour to get to your house after calling them. Now it only takes a couple of minutes. Minor changes like these have me hitting the fast forward button a lot less often. Smarter Sims also means that they're able to multitask while doing pretty much anything. They can hold conversations while playing video games or read while sitting on the toilet. Depending on your Sim's moods, certain interactions with objects and other Sims will become available. By psyching my Sim up in the mirror, she becomes very confident, which gives her the option to run with her chest out on the treadmill. And while we're at the gym, let's just talk about how your Sim will gain weight if they don't work out. Unlike The Sims 3, it's a pretty gradual change, and it actually took me a while to notice. Speaking of working out, if your Sim's athletic skill is high enough, they can do sit-ups or push-ups by selecting the ground, which I also thought was pretty cool. By far, my most favorite feature about The Sims 4 is the improved graphics. I think this game is so pretty and the colors are more vibrant than other Sims games. I also appreciate better looking food. Instead of random mush on a plate, the food actually resembles what it's supposed to be.
Nom nom!
Even the Sims think it looks tasty. Extra attention has also been paid to details in clothing, as well as certain faces that your Sims make. Look at how her cheeks and lips move as she's whistling. And the look Bella Goth gives this jogger is priceless. Overall, I absolutely love The Sims 4 because it is different than all of the previous Sims games. Yes, some important features that we're accustomed to are missing, and I hope that future expansions replace and improve those features. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to explore everything that this game has to offer. If you also enjoy the game, comment below with some of your favorite new features that were included. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Ciao!